Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys, it's been so long. Hope y'all can hear me okay. It's been so long since I've been here on YouTube. Y'all been so busy, so I'm back and we have a lot going on. So you guys cannot see what's going on down here. Let me show you guys a quick scan, okay? So first of all, most of you know by now that I wrote and published my first book, Soulful for the Entrepreneur, a powerful book. It's a 30-day devotional for entrepreneurs looking to build their faith, wealth, and success in their business. It's amazing. I've got so many great testimonials about it so far, about how people's lives are just being transformed through what God is speaking to them through this book. I love this book because, like I always say, it's partnered with the Holy Spirit. So like, although it's my writing, it's really the words of God coming out of the page and speaking to every reader. So let me show you what's going on right now. So I got a surprise package in the mail, but let me show you what I got. We have our books here. We got 50 books in the mail. Excuse the ground, whatever else you see down there. I also got some poly mailers from Amazon. I don't love these poly mailers. They're kind of like not, I mean, they are padded, but I mean, they kind of don't feel like there's a hole in this one, which is not good because, you know, things can be like get wet from weather or whatever else. So I'm having to wrap all of my books in these plastic wraps. I'll link down below these plastic wraps. If you want these poly mailers, I'll link them down below as well. They're not terrible. They weren't expensive. So, you know, I'll link them down below. And I will also link down below my books. So far we have this many already packaged up and they are all in the plastic wrap. I signed them all, hold on. I signed them all, then put them in this plastic wrap. I just don't want it to get messed up. I'm like super protective of it and I want to be protected. So in the plastic wrap, then in the poly mailer, I have about, I don't even know how many I have so far packaged, maybe like 20 or so. And then this customer ordered 5 of them. Shout out to you, you know who you are. And so yes, I have a few more to package up today. This many more needs to be packaged up, however many that is. I think that's like 7 or 8, and then I still have this many left. So I think I have about 15 or so that are left in stock. So if you want to get one signed by me, click the link down below. I will sign it and send it out. These are going out, you guys will be seeing this video, I don't know on what day, but I'm going to be mailing these out on September 30th on Monday, so that people can get a good start to the 4th quarter of the year. Speaking of, you guys, we're going into the 4th quarter of the year. Do you guys know what that is? It's like the last 3 months of the year, starting in October. So I don't know if you guys can see my refrigerator, but I have so many things on the board already helping me just to stay focused. My calendar here, or not my calendar, but my whiteboard has like things that need to get done before the beginning of October. And I took this time, I took the weekend off because I have so much going on in October. So this stuff is going to get done on Monday. Everything here is getting done on Monday. And then I also have like some saving goals. These little like things here. This one's to pay off my credit card. This one's to save up my emergency fund, which I've completed this one actually. So this one is done. I just realized that. So we can take that one down. But oops, here I'm still paying off my credit card. And we are, I think I'm about right here actually. So if y'all can see that little puzzle piece. So that is getting done. And I actually have a special free gift for all of you. So I was just sitting down and thinking about how tomorrow is September 30th. It's the end of the month. And as a business owner, the end of the month should always be a time to reflect. But this particular end of the month, I just wanted to really reflect on my entire 4th quarter. What I want to get accomplished, how much I want to make, and what activities are going to make me that money. I like to give God the room to like super exceed my expectations, but I also like to set out some things that I plan on doing in order to see a profit in my business. So I created, can y'all see me? So I created a worksheet, kind of like a goal setting worksheet. It's completely free. The link is down below. I want all of you to download it and get started on it right away. There's gonna be a lot of instructions on what to do, on how to fill it out, but basically it's gonna be helping every business owner set goals for themselves for the next 3 months, a month at a time, but being able to project how much you wanna make and then do an overview of how much you made to go into the following month and so on and so forth. Just just to end your month on an organized note. I think a lot of times, today I was sitting down just thinking like, you know, what am I doing right now? Like essentially, like today is Sunday. It's really hard for me to take days off, so I have to really like coach myself into being okay having a day off. But now I'm here making this video and packaging up books, so that didn't last that long. But I was like, what am I doing right now? Like, do I have a really set goal for how I want the rest of the year to go? Like, not really. So I'm really I really made the worksheet for myself, and then I said I'll make it for you guys as well. So click the link down below. You guys can get access to it. I want you guys to actually do it, you know. And if you're someone who you don't have a business yet, change up the goals for yourself, but still use the structure of it being week by week, because in the goal setting worksheet, it takes you guys every single week, what are you going to do? Because a month goal is a great goal to have, but it's very broad, and you need to plan every single week. Every week is purposeful. Every day in a week is purposeful. So I want you guys to get into the habit of setting goals and accomplishing those goals. So anyways, I'm going to continue packaging up these books. All right, so here is my quarter four goal setting worksheet. This is what it looks like. I have it set up to where I have every month kind of explaining what each thing is for. So in the middle, we have our money goal, and on the right, we have our money making activity, and it's just that simple. So our money goal is how much money do you want to make this month, and I want you to write your goal there. And so you'll write it for the month, and then also I won't go too far ahead, but then October for money making activity is what are you going to do this month to make that money. So it can be, I want you to write down every intention that you have to make money. So it can be launch a new collection, bring new accessories to your site, have 2 sales, do free shipping 1 week in October, send out an email campaign every week, do an IG live. You can do a specific email campaign for a sale exclusive to your email list. You can be handing out flyers. You can be talking more about your business with your family and friends. Like, so what is going to be your money making activity, and what's your money making goal? And so once you have that all figured out, then you break it down by week, because we have to be realistic with ourselves. Like, what are we going to do actually every single week to meet our October goal? So week 1, and essentially the same for all the following weeks, is how much do you plan on making this week? So for your budget, you set a monthly goal. Now let's break that down into weeks. How much will you make each week? I want you to break down your monthly goal and split it between the weeks. So you can do, October has 5 weeks, so you can do this divided by 5, or you could just do like, this week I want to do this much, and then at the end it adds up to October goal, but maybe it's not the same every week. Totally up to you. And then with that, I want you to also think about, now break the task down by each week. What will you do this week to make money in your business, and how much will each activity hopefully bring you? So for instance, week 1, let's say your goal is to make $1,000 in a week, right? And so if that's the goal, okay, what are you going to do? I'm going to upload 5 pictures this week on my Instagram of new product. I'm going to speak directly to my target audience and tell them where to get my items from. I'm going to send out an email campaign 3 times to my email list of a specific discount code to use. I'm going to bring new accessories. Like, what are you going to do this week to meet your weekly goal? And I want you to think about that every single week. And the more detailed you are, and the more you actually like utilize this, the more growth you'll see in your business. But before you even fill out November, I don't want you to fill this out in advance. You should fill out October, you know, now, because October is literally coming up, and you should fill out your weeks, but allow your weeks to really be flexible. So of course you want to plan your week 1 and stick to it, but based on what you did week 1 and based on what worked or what didn't work, you know, you can have your week 2 already planned, but be free to be flexible. And before you do November or any other month, I want you to come to the very end of this worksheet where I give you a monthly recap. And so it just says that in every month, and basically all this, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but in every month you should recap how much you do or how well you do in your business, whether good or bad. And so I want you to take some time during the last 2 days of every month and do a general monthly overview, like what went well, what didn't, and plan out the next month before it begins. So I'm not gonna fill in November in advance, right? I'm gonna actually and it tells you here, do this by October 30th or 31st. So at the very end of the month, I'm gonna come here and do this recap. And based on this recap, then I'll go in and do my November goals, right? So I'm not gonna do anything prematurely. So here's some of the questions, like, how did the month go? You know, what worked well? How much money did that activity bring you? What will you not try again next month because it didn't work well? You know, what do you want to do more of next month? And then it tells you in number 8. Now take some time to go back to the above chart and fill in the information for the next month. So once you actually go through the recap, then you can go back and say, okay, November, I want to do this, this, and this based off of my last month. So when we're making monthly projections, when we're doing things in our business, we should really take into consideration, is it focusing? Take into consideration what has worked, what has not worked, and how much money do I think I can get from this activity. Now, in all of this, you know, I leave myself room for God. I leave myself room for, you know, supernatural things to happen. But I also like to make some goals and some plans so that I understand what I should be working on each week, right? And so, although I might not know how much money each activity will bring me, I know what I hope to make in that week and what I plan to do that week. You know what I'm saying? And so, I want you guys to definitely download this worksheet. It is free, 100% free. I just created it for myself and thought that it would be beneficial for all of you to have, because it's time to get intentional with our goals and it's time to get intentional with where we want to be. This is really for current business owners, but if you are not a current business owner, again, take this same practice, take this same format, and then put that towards you starting your business, right? So for instance, I'm not gonna create this worksheet right now, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You guys can write down what I say. So this is how I might change it if I'm someone who is starting a business, right? So if I'm starting a business, I may have like Q4 goal setting still, right? And instead of money goal and money making activities, I'm gonna have my business goal, right? And then the activities that meet that goal. So for instance, maybe in October, maybe your goal in October is just one big goal of, I wanna launch my business. Right? Let's say October, your goal is that I want to launch my business. And so if that's the case, then here for every single week, I'll put down a smaller goal. So maybe week 1 is to legally form my business. And over here, I'll have the specific things that I need to do to legally form my business. And then week 2 is going to be, I want to purchase all of my inventory. So then I'm going to do the things over here that's going to help me purchase my inventory. Maybe week 3 is going to be, I'm going to set up my social media and start connecting with my target audience. If that's the case, then what I need to do in that week to let that happen. And if you can set it up like this, I really call this, when I teach and coach people, I call this the launching checklist. This is what I created. It looked not like this at all. This is very much more structured than that, but essentially you want to write down everything that needs to happen before you actually are able to launch your business. What's everything that needs to happen, and I want you to assign a date to. And I think this is really good for that, because you have it set up to where you have the month, you have the week. If you are a business owner but you want to launch in October, then change the October, right, to be specifically for launching your business, but then use your November and December for making your money goals for November and December. So I think this is still going to be a good workshop, or a worksheet. I keep saying workshop, but a good worksheet for those who have not started yet and are looking to launch their business soon. So all in all, let's get serious about our businesses. Let's get serious about setting goals. So that's really all I have to say about this. I'm going to actually start now getting into my goal setting, because today is September 29th. I want you guys to download this worksheet and really just spend some time today and tomorrow. I'm gonna upload this right now. So today and tomorrow to really start setting your goals. So with that being said, if you are a current business owner and you're having trouble making sales in your business, you're not really sure where to start with your marketing practices, I have officially launched the branding and marketing workshop. It is a 4-week workshop happening in October. If you're someone who you're looking to get assistance with branding your business and marketing so that you're able to increase your sales, especially before Black Friday, definitely come and join. The links are down below to join. Make sure you get all the information. It is a 4-week workshop just helping you to better get familiar with who your target audience is, how to market your business, and how to increase your sales. And so the goal for me is to help you guys increase your sales, especially for the 4th quarter. This is an amazing time to get started with business, an amazing time to get a lot of sales, because we're approaching the holiday season where it's a high time for retail. You should see a high volume in sales. So I highly recommend that all of you check out the links down below. I have about 10 more spots open for the workshop. So if you're interested to learn with me and to join a group of entrepreneurs who are growing their businesses, you will have weekly homework assignments, weekly challenges in your business. So you will get so many more resources, a wealth of knowledge, and we'll meet together every single week to make sure that you're actually implementing email marketing practices, social media marketing practices, even YouTube marketing practices, influencer marketing practices, and as well as getting prepared for Black Friday, how to prepare your inventory. You'll get an intense and in-depth sales and discounts training, as well as holiday marketing strategies that you're able to sell out during the holidays. So if you're interested, click the links down below. Registration is closing super soon, so make sure you click the link links down below before it is closed completely. We have only a few more spots available, so come in now before it's all sold out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.